We haven't had a terrific defensive performance yet, and second half was great. Rice is a very good offensive team. They're a top 100 Ken Palm team. We felt like we could score, but we had to get stops. We took them out of their rhythm, made them uncomfortable, turned them over, and we're able to play the bench, which is great as well, just because, you got 3 games in 4 days. So we're trying to get through this thing with as many wins as possible, hopefully get House back, get to full strength.
Mash, let me start with there. How's he doing? I know he was down there working.
He was a little hobbled. I don't know what exactly happened. So it said he sprained his ankle. So we'll see. I don't know.
He got back in,
yeah,
too, so it wasn't like he didn't not return. But okay, and then I guess I'll just do to make sure anything new on House.
Nothing new. He did an individual instruction today. Most likely doubtful for Thursday. I think we're really targeting next Wednesday as his return. The hard part has been this week is he hasn't gotten a lot of live reps in practice, and that's important for him to do that before he plays. So we'll practice again tomorrow, put him through a good hard workout, but he's certainly progressing, and he's getting closer and closer.
I asked JT this last night, and I got to ask Donnie tonight because Donnie had the game he had, and I'll talk to you more about that in a minute. But JT and Donnie's chemistry, especially for a freshman who's only been here, a couple months, seems like a couple players that have known each other and played each other for a long time. Why is that? Why do you think those two have clicked so well?
Well, I think when you watch the NBA, like 90% of it is high ball screens, and nobody really knows how to stop it. And those two guys are really, really good at it. And JT catches everything. He's got terrific hands. We saw it in practice with a lot of what he does. Donovan comes off of these ball screens, and he's looking to pass, and he gets 2 on the ball. When he gets 2 on the ball, good things are going to happen. So JT is a perfect kind of pick and roll guy, and Donovan's as good of a guy in the country at passing off of it.
And I guess to counter that a little bit, is Nelly just sort of kind of getting to learn Donnie a little bit? He's had a couple of mishandles.
For sure, they're not as in sync as JT. There's Nelly. We got to work on through individual instruction of ball screen diving and looking for the ball. He's still a little bit methodical with that. That's going to come in time. But yeah, JT certainly is further ahead in that category.
All right, I've asked you all season so far, and I keep bugging you about it, but Jalen, when he does come back, I keep asking you when he's coming back, and now when he does, how does that affect running Donnie at point so much? Is there going to be a worry?
What I told Donovan when Jalen was out, I said, Donnie, take advantage of this. We're not a better team with Jalen House out. Jalen House is one of the best guards in the country. But take advantage of this opportunity and grow. And, as hard as it is to really play with that one true point guard, he's done it. And even Mash has done it. Mash has had some good looks at the point as well. Donovan, I think hopefully he passes the test on Friday. And then, we're going to have to look at a bunch of different combinations. But today was the first time where I felt like the depth was really, really good.
Last one then is you had a lot of guys kind of get their first tonight. I think Isaac scored for the first time. Drew got his first double-digit scoring game, stuff like that. But one of the things I thought early on was the three-pointers with Jamal Baker. And him hitting a couple. I know Mustafa still missed a couple good looks. But was it good to see Baker get going?
I told them before the game, I said, raise your hand if at your previous stop you played better. And Nelly, Isaac, Mustafa, and Jamal all raised their hands. I said, guys, it's normal for you to transfer and this to take some time. It's just like going to a party at first. You're going to be a little bit uncomfortable, and then you're going to settle in and you're going to meet people, and you're all really good players. Jamal Baker, you had 40 points last year in a game. Mustafa, you hit a game-winning shot on national TV versus Kansas. Isaac, you had a double-double in the NCAA tournament. Nelly, you were player of the year in the league in the MAC. You're all really good players. We have thus far been really driven by, Namash has always been pretty consistent, but the young guys, in order for us to get where we want, those older guys have got to be way more experienced and bring value than they have. But today they did. Jamal Baker making shots was a huge part of it.
Are they showing the patience, or are they showing a little frustration so far?
I don't know if frustration is the right word. I think it's just staying confident and believing. There's a lot of things when you make a life-changing decision, and stay confident. Isaac obviously went through the injuries. Nelly went through the visa situation. Jamal had some injuries, and Mustafa will come around. So I don't know if it's frustration or it's confidence, but we're trying to instill as much confidence as we can in them.
Things are rolling tonight for all of you guys. What was it that was working so well?
I think we just kind of found a flow in their defense. Like we were running high ball screen stuff, and they were struggling to stop it in the first half, and we just kind of kept up in the second half. But it really started on defense for us. I feel like we were guarding really well, forcing the tough shots, and that's how we want to play all of our games from now.
I asked JT last night when he went off, the chemistry you and JT have, it's quick, man. He's only a freshman, and I mean, you're only a sophomore, but you've at least been here the whole year. I'm just curious how you get chemistry with one player that quickly.
I think it most so starts in practice. Like me and him always on cherry together. He's figuring out how to catch my passes and when I'm going to throw them. It's kind of hard to time sometimes. I throw a lot of crazy passes, but he does a really good job of catching and finishing them. So I just kind of trying to get Nelly on the same pace as him, and we're going to be great.
There are a couple times where you see that with some of the other guys, and I mean, you're a great passer, you're putting it right there, but sometimes it catches them off guard, right? And that just takes practice?
Yeah, it just takes practice. Nelly just got here not too long ago, so he didn't have much as time he was JT, so just a little bit more practice, we're going to be good.
You guys are still waiting for one of your guys to come back. It was good to see Jamal hit a couple threes early. You guys are still waiting on a couple of the transfers to kind of get going a little bit. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you guys still have a whole lot of room to grow, I guess?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, we're still missing one of our best players in Jalen House, so I mean, I think we're going to be great by the time mid-season conference time. I think we're going to be really good teams. A lot of teams are going to want to see us at that time.
What's it going to take to get there, though?
Really just staying together as a team. Like, we can't be falling apart within the locker room. Just staying together, trusting Coach P's system. We're going to be good.
You guys had a quick turnaround. This is the first time this year where you had the one-day turnaround. Events like this have that. What were you guys able to do from last night to the game plan today that worked so well?
A lot of film, figured out what they like to do, and just really our athletic trainer is taking great care of us. Our bodies all feel amazing. That's really just when it comes down to it again. At least we have an off day tomorrow, then we get back at it Friday.
What's the go-to for you on Thanksgiving?
I'm a ham, mac, and cheese guy. Real simple.
Ham, mac, and cheese?
Ham. I don't like turkey. Is that crazy?
No, not at all. JT said mac and cheese last night too. Anybody in the family that does it right?
Oh, my dad. My dad's a cook. My mom could cook too, though. I'm not gonna disrespect my mom.
Right. You can't get in trouble now.
Can't get in trouble. But I love my dad's cooking. I'm gonna have to go with my dad.
And he does the ham?
He does the ham. He does it all, really.
Awesome.
My mom throws in some stuff in it.